Yeah, hey, yo, it's MoreRetro and I'm back with another video. You feel me? Before we get to the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're new, that notification so you're notified every time I upload a video. 5K on. Hey, you feel me? Before we get to the video, make sure subscribe up to my main channel. Link will be in the description and it's right there. It's my mini channel. Make sure I get this video to 5 likes. We're gonna build this channel from the ground up. You feel me? We're gonna build this channel up. We got the Bronx War. Hold on. We got the Bronx War. Nah, y'all know the gangs. Y'all know all that going on between the Bronx. Y'all know all that already. Now we about to dive deep into it. Hold on. Let me take some more right quick chat. I bet. Let's get right into it. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Retro.
Here again to address another act.
This has to let y'all know.
In the streets of this city. Mindless shootings with no thought or fear of the consequences.
Bro, where y'all niggas at, bro? Where y'all Lori Law niggas at?
This nigga. K-Flock. K-Flock was really gonna be, bro, people, see, I get what people saying, but I also get the mentality of the rappers who was already in the streets. Like, if you in the streets and you rapping about what y'all doing, that mentality not finna come out your head right then and there when you getting money. Like, when you getting money, you still gonna have that same mentality, but if you're not seeing more or you're not trying, at least, yo, that mentality never gonna go away completely. If you come from that, even though if you're not in that, you know how to move. Like, but if you like ain't gonna like K-Flock, you ain't crash out. So if you like a crash out and you getting money, that crash out mindset not gonna leave unless you want to change it a little bit for the better, because you getting money and you know the power of money can do. It can lead you to freedom. But K-Flock wasn't broke. He was rapping just like him and Dthang. They both got locked up for the damn near the same thing. But I think K-Flock had a murder, I think, under him. I don't remember, check. I just know Dthang got hit with a Rico, I think.
He took light.
Can't wait to see Auntie now. Just gonna learn today, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all niggas stop playing with me, bro. Gangsta, bro.
He looked so he had no facial, like his facial structure looked so different. Him and K-Flock cousins. That's crazy. Him and K-Flock cousins.
Today we got to talk about the gang beef happening in New York and the Bronx over the past couple of years between Sevside and 800 YGs. These two gangs are one of the main reasons as to why the crime rate is high in the Bronx, with reports of Sevside members joining forces with other gangs to carry out drills on their ops. Shootings happening in broad daylight, and even getting as crazy to the point people are getting killed over this feud between the both gangs. To give you more knowledge,
the biggest rivals gangs.
Let's talk about where these gangs are based.
Oh my god, the biggest rival gangs in the Bronx, and the two breadwinners are cousins that are going against each other. Peep how nothing never happened to them two. Like it's like they still love each other, but they hate each other. Like,
gang located
if y'all know how the cousin relationship works
in the Bronx of New York,
I know they grew up together and all that.
Such as Ray Way, Third Side, Sevway, and many more. The gang has more than 20 members in it, with ages ranging from as young as 13 up until 25 plus. With 800 YGs is located in Mapes between 179th and 180th Street in the Bronx, New York. Both gangs started beefing before they started making music, with both gangs having a popular rapper in their group. K-Flock is a part with Sevside and is one of the biggest rappers in the Bronx, with him racking up millions of views in his songs such as PSA and Is You Ready? With
BSA
YG's
fire.
gang, they also have a popular rapper in the group known as Dthang,
Mm-hmm.
and has also been racking up millions of views from his songs such as
Talk
Talk
Facts.
Facts and even a freestyle with millions of views.
That
These two
freestyle,
rappers
great.
have been putting the gang beef on the rap scene for people to see what is going on,
And they
they've been
cousins.
dissing at each other for years.
Blood cousins.
And the crazy thing about all of this is, K-Flock and Dthang are actually cousins, which shows a lot of these members in both gangs are related to each other, but do not care at all, and just want to hurt each other badly.
That's what I'm saying. It's because they got friends that they grew up with. They're closer with. Like, but it's still dumb though. Like, blood. I mean, it's not. It depends on what goes. It don't even depends on what goes on in the family though. I mean, it's some people that you got that is like blood, but that don't act like it.
This gang beef between the two gangs started way before the two groups started rapping, and started with multiple murders happening in the streets of the Bronx. In July 2021, on the 8th of July, a Bronx drill rapper who went by the name of Ty Swish would be standing outside his apartment at around 11:30 p.m., minding his own business and chilling.
You can't be minding your own business.
Start speaking with Ty. Nothing bad was happening at first, but witnesses say the two men would start to get into an argument with each other, and out of nowhere, the man would pull out a gun on Ty Swish and would fire a shot at him, hitting his eye. Ty would collapse to the floor, and the man would quickly run away from the scene. Ty would be on the floor bleeding to death, and would be found lying on the floor in a pool of blood by his mom's best friend and her kids. Cops would be called to the scene in an ambulance, but unfortunately for Ty Swish, it would be too late and he would pass away. Rest in peace. Ty Swish. The crazy thing about this is many people said Ty Swish wasn't involved with the street life, but because he was near the same area as K-Flock gang was, and was seen a couple of times with them, many people thought he was involved, but he was allegedly from sex money murder, and revenge would occur for his death. 4 days later, another murder would occur.
That's the goal to show. Watch who you hang around. Because if you know the type of people you hang around, you got to be under the right protection.
Occur in the streets of the Bronx. On July 11th, 2021, Jarian Elliott, also known as J. Rip, would be shot multiple times and killed in broad daylight. He would be walking down the Belmont neighbor with his friend when a black car would spot him and drive up to him and spot him.
This clip went viral. I remember this clip went viral.
A masked shooter
would
then get out of the car and start letting off shots at both individuals. J. Rip friend would quickly run away from the side they came from, whereas for J. Rip, he would crawl into the Angle Cafe, which was right next to him, trying to save himself from being shot to death. He would be shot in the leg and the chest. Paramedics would quickly arrive to the scene and would be rushed to the hospital.
Oh, he got shot in the chest?
Dead. J. Rip
It was that chest shot. It was that chest shot.
Friend to K-Flock, and when K-Flock found out what happened, he would quickly rush to the cafe with his gang. News would break out to K-Flock and his gang that J. Rip had passed away, and this
we ain't see this.
K-Flock and other members. Police would say this is retaliation for the death of Ty Swish, as they believed he was there at the time of his murder, but don't know if he was the killer. Rest in peace to J. Rip. He was only 13 when he was killed. It has been 4 days, and there has already been 2 murders in the Bronx between the gangs. After the confirmation of J. Rip's death, K-Flock and his associates knew something had to be done, and a get-back needed to happen. That same day, a YG's member would be shot and killed hours later after the death of J. Rip.
Damn.
On the same day of the murder of J. Rip, a YG's member, Ramon Gill, also known as Raji's, who was also a Bronx drill rapper, called an Uber to pick him up late at night.
I remember this.
He would get inside the Uber and be on his phone, and as the Uber driver started driving his car, a masked killer would drive by on his scooter and let off shots at Raji.
A scooter
shooting
is
him
crazy.
to death on the spot. Raji's would be mocking the death of J. Rip on social media after he was killed, and this made him a target for the get-back of J. Rip. The driver would have a camera on his dashboard, and the whole murder was captured on camera and went viral on the internet. This wouldn't be the first time he would be shot. He would be shot before, but would survive the shooting, but wouldn't be his lucky second time. Raji's would be pronounced dead at the scene, and his mom would be interviewed by police and news reporters, and would say her son was trying to turn his life around and was focusing on his music career.
How you trying to turn your life around while dissing somebody on live right after they got killed? The same day your mama saying that you was trying to turn your life around.
She's devastated. They killed their son.
Single mother Yvonne Medrano is inconsolable. The Bronx woman is now mourning the loss of her 16-year-old son, Ramon Gil Medrano. Her older son translated for her.
When she saw him, he looked like he was asleep. Everything was too late.
This would cause pain to Dthang as he was close with Rajiz and would post on social media of him saying he misses him. In the space of 4 days, there was 3 murders in the Bronx, all because of a gang beef between the sets. K-Flock would drop disses at Dthang and his gang after the killing, and both members would be going back and forth with each other, making disses on songs and social media. The beef would calm down a bit as the city was heavy with police patrolling the Bronx, and everyone was getting searched in case of having anything on them, which can cause harm to another person. However, it would get popping again, as a few weeks later a rolling 80s member who was affiliated with K-Flock would be murdered in broad day. The victim who was murdered was 16-year-old Nasrallah. Nasrallah would be in the Sevside hood when 2 men would hop out of a Honda Accord and shoot him to death, with Nas.
And people saying that the New York scene is just all talk. This is like, nah, they getting active in New York, even though they're not even able to have guns out there, and they still
being hit
getting
in the
active.
head and the chest. Police said Nasrallah was known to them as he had already been arrested 18 times prior to his death.
Damn.
And knew it had to be something to do with the ongoing beef between the gangs. Dthang would hop on Instagram and sneak diss Nasrallah saying sacrifice and putting a door emoji, suggesting someone backdoored Nas and set him. Nasrallah was K-Flock right-hand man, and this death would hit K-Flock hard as he lost another close friend to the streets. As you can see, the violence in the Bronx is crazy. Until this present date it's still as crazy as it was before, as people are still getting shot and killed. What's crazy about all of this is 3 murders happened in the space of 4 days in the summer holiday, and the majority of people who were killed weren't even adults yet. Recently, the beef between the 2 rappers has quietened down a bit, as K-Flock is currently in jail fighting a murder charge after killing someone out.
That's what I was saying. The only reason K-Flock fighting a murder. Dthang was fighting Rico. Even then, damn.
Outside a barbershop, who tried to go at him whilst he was with his sibling, and is fighting the case, trying to say it was self-defense, in which people believe it was self-defense for K-Flock.
It was self-defense.
Dthang is currently dropping music for his fans after recently getting out of jail, after being in there for a while and coming out in January 2024. That is the end of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Damn, he came out in January. It's been 9 months
I'll see you
already.
a lot in the next video.
It goes to show you, New York don't play around though, chat. New York don't play around though. But comment on below, y'all. What would you react to? Next is MoreRetro, and I'm out. Peace.